think? The reverse of the deal. Okay.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome back. Welcome back, Alpha Pack Academy Crypto. We're learning about cryptos and NFTs. So if you're new to crypto and NFT, you're definitely going to learn a lot today. I'm here with my man, Investing4Legacy.
Yes,
So
yes. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Doing good. Feeling good. Nice bull market still continuing. Feeling good in the market. We navigating not only in the crypto market but in the stock market as well. You know, moving like water. So it feels good. You know, feeling like we're a step ahead of the game. Want to make sure everybody's with us around. With you know, everybody that's following the pack. We want to make sure that they feel the same way as confident as we are. You know. And it's not being overly confident. What you do is take confidence to continually succeed in these markets. You know, you got to believe in yourself and believe in what you see. But it takes also knowing what to keep your eyes on. So that's what we're hoping to help you guys with that. And welcome. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe for us for sure.
That's dope. Yeah. It's cool. You know, we got this idea for today. We're actually going to talk about virtual real estate. I know PAC members had asked us to speak about that, and I thought that was a really great idea. And I've been involved in virtual real estate. I know the crazy part about real estate is the valuable pieces of real estate we weren't able to get a piece of, just whether it's by age or circumstance.
Oh man,
you know, all
back
the most
in the day, our
Yeah.
people wasn't even allowed to walk in the bank, so you know we couldn't own the best property. Like the best property is still owned by the same lineage throughout the years. So this is a good opportunity for us to get ahead of the game for sure.
I mean, even if we wanted to, we weren't alive. We weren't alive. We weren't even alive. So if everything was fair and equal, we still wouldn't be able to get it. You know how that goes.
What a time. So it's definitely exciting time to be alive for sure, guys. Let's make sure we're not being left at all. It's what a time to be alive, as Drake would say, for sure.
Sure. So with that being said, I'm gonna hand it over to you, man, and let you do your thing, and I'm gonna just show you some support wherever you need it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sharing my screen, guys. Make sure I bless you guys with some of the latest headlines of what was going on in this crypto market. So this is something I definitely want to get your opinion on too. Boss Gang, Apple CEO Tim Cook reveals that he owns some cryptocurrency. It was at the Deal Book, New York's Deal Book online summit event. It's basically he owns. He said, I think it's a reasonable. His quote for quote. I think it's a reasonable to own it as a part of diversified portfolio. So I want to start off how I feel about this. I personally think he, as the CEO, is doing his shareholders a huge injustice because he has been personally feeling the benefits of crypto. It sounds like he's been in it for some time now. But his company has been sitting on a mountain of cash. And if you know inflation, if you know how money really works out here, that's essentially you just basically letting money burn. Have you seen Bad Boys before when the Mexican drug lord that Will Smith he basically he had to act as a exterminator to get into his home, and up in his attic he had all type of rats eating money. That's what's going on here with Apple's cash. If you ask me, it might as well be a bunch of rats just chewing on it, and people, that many billions of dollars just sitting up in cash is basically, burning at a much faster rate. It's billions burning by the year that are being valueless. So him personally knowing how the power of cryptocurrency. So I tried to give him an excuse before of why, why he wouldn't already be, as a huge company like Apple, wouldn't already be in the cryptocurrency space. but knowing that the CEO has been involved in it, and also knowing that for some reason since Steve Jobs died, it just really feels like Apple is allergic to innovation, and this just they're way too slow to innovate and to do what they need to do for their shareholders, if you ask me. But at the same time, they're really eating off of the same iPhone that they created 10 years ago. So I can't really knock them for not being so innovative. And people like us, even me, you keep buying the new ones. It's not any different. So it just kind of frustrates me a bit that that he hasn't acted on this. I did hear an argument that he did mention that his particular his Apple investors and shareholders, they're not looking to be exposed to crypto by investing in Apple stock. But at the same time, I love how Michael Siegler, CEO of Strategy, how he handled it before. The Michael Strategy was one of the first big companies, public companies, to invest in cryptocurrency. I love how he handled it. He offered to buy back any shareholders that didn't want exposure to cryptocurrency before they made that huge investment like they did, which it took the stock from I think $120 is over 800 now. So a lot of investors didn't want to buy back. So it's only been helpful for companies to actually put their cash to work. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Apple and how slow they've been to innovate when especially with that huge mountain of power cash that they're sitting on. Boss Gang, what you think? How you feel about that, brother, man? It's a slap in the shareholders' face in a way to me, for sure. Boss Gang, you there, bro?
Yep. Sure. Okay, I was just waiting to come up. Yeah, it's so crazy. We talked about this a minute ago and about Apple and how there's been a lack of innovation. And I said for Apple, it's really, really simple. All they had to do was come out with an Apple coin. I made jokes about calling it, an Apple seed or something like that. They have the ecosystem. They have these Apple Pay rewards. You could literally reward people with Apple Pay coins to spend in your own ecosystem and create value for them.
Dope idea.
You would not. The ecosystem is big enough to where they could create their own coin. They wouldn't even necessarily have to participate in buying crypto, Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything like that. So they could do simply what everybody else does. They could offer out the coin to other people. I made a comment. Whoever would have invested in Bitcoin with the most aggressiveness would have been the richest company in the history of the world. So the richest man in the world made investment in Bitcoin, and that is the reason why he's the richest man in the world, because we saw Tesla make all this money, $500 million or whatever off of Bitcoin, and there's no way in hell they're ever going to make that much money selling cars. So literally just holding Bitcoin for a few months, even boosted the valuation of company that was already had, high evaluations, and that has nothing to do with the electric vehicles and all that. So we see the difference in the leadership. Elon Musk is very forward thinking. We all know Tim Cook is thinking about Apple cars with Hyundai, so it's different leadership. Yeah, like you said, he's doing a good service to the it's obvious. You got all that cash. Why not get into crypto?
I'm gonna use a word I never use. It befuddles me. I never use that word, but it's like, what's up, Apple, man? Stop being allergic to innovation, man. Too many people love you, and let's get it going, man. All right, we shared our thoughts on Apple. Let's keep it going. I have another headline I would like to share with you guys. Robinhood says 1.6 billion are now on the crypto wallet wait list. I share this. Not, we're not big Robinhood enthusiasts over here at all. In the fact, we encourage people to get off of that platform as soon as possible. But it is exciting news for the overall crypto wallet in general. Crypto space in general. And in fact, another didn't they just crashed the other day as Bitcoin was making an all-time high. It's like what?
Sure
it's
did.
man, it's like every time, you know, they love leaving their users holding the bag, man. For some reason, I don't, you know, it's ridiculous. It's always excuses, but they at time after time they love leaving their users holding the bags, which is another reason why we do not recommend. I'm sure the next all-time high, something as a hack or some type of excuse will come up for them too, or why the app is down is too. You know, they like leaving their users holding the bag, brother.
For sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
Something I've been getting in my DMs a lot that I wanted to make sure I address to the pack members and also, you know, whoever else is watching. That is very exciting aspect of this crypto world. ENS, it's a new token that was just dropped, that was just randomly dropped, blasting with many of their service users. ENS, so basically, Ethereum name service is the longer version of it. But you guys may have been noticing the uproar in the Twitterverse, cryptoverse
Right.
lately. It is exciting. It's exciting. So pretty much the last few months, people who were smart enough to create domains of .eth, they randomly were blessed for using this service, and not just small time blessed. From talking from thousands to up to 20,000. I've been hearing people say that they were blessed with this token. It's exciting news. Again, basically just for using this service, they just were blessed with some money. So it wasn't free up front. I think it was about a couple $100, and especially with gas fees on Ethereum network to get this done, to create these domains. But again, they were creating these for the long run. You know, flipping domains has been something that people have been doing forever. Kanye West for president, it was something that one of the latest domain stories. The normal Kanye West 2024, I believe. That they were able to flip that they created that for hundreds of dollars, and were able to flip that for 20,000 plus, I believe, 50,000 plus. I don't remember that story
Yo, when they
exactly,
first came out, they were like $20 when they first came out. Yeah, it was only, you know, everything in crypto's cheap when it first come out, so could have got one for about $20.
Exactly. So yeah, that's just, man. Just so people been asking me on how exactly do they take advantage of this type of stuff. It's really random. It's really just the best thing you can do is just use DeFi services that are out here. Be one of the early adapters. MetaMask is one of the ones that we use often, and that a lot of people expect to eventually come out with their own token, and to bless early users like this with airdrops as well. But yeah, just it's no really actually a resource that I do want to tell people about. Coin market dot what is it? I'm sorry, it says it's coin market dot something right now. Sorry, it's escaping me. It will come to me .cal. There, I believe that's it. Nah. It's escaping me. I will make sure I get that resource to you guys soon. But it's a site that allows you to see airdrops. As soon as I stop sharing my list, my screen, I will definitely go through my history a little bit further and make sure I get that to you guys before this YouTube is over. But I don't want to slow down the news. But guys, this is very exciting aspect of DeFi protocols. Make sure you're using them. Make sure that we are early adapters. People also think that OpenSea may also be eventually the volume that OpenSea, the secondary, the most popular secondary marketplace for Ethereum NFTs, they're also expected to possibly drop their own token. But just using them, connecting your wallet to them, and MetaMask, exchanging some coins for other coins, just using them like that on the regular, definitely have you as a possible candidate for what's going on here. So yeah, that I wanted to make sure we touch up on that as well. All right, we all heard about the House passing that 1.2 trillion something infrastructure bill, some huge numbers. But the crypto tax did make it through. It squeezed it through to the end. We definitely tried to fight it. We, as crypto users, we want to make sure that we are keeping track on this and how it affects us. Want to read this a few sentences to you guys. The infrastructure bill was first proposed by Biden administration, aimed at primarily improving the national transport network and internet coverage. However, the bill mandated stringent reporting requirements for the crypto community, requiring all digital assets transactions worth more than 10,000 to be reported to the IRS. As Cointelegraph reports, the bill was first proposed in the Senate on August 10th with a 69-30 vote, which was met with a proposal for a compromise by a group of 6 senators. These guys would definitely be getting, these guys would be getting voted back in because crypto is a huge catalyst for politicians nowadays, rightfully so. Us younger investors, we value our privacy and we value crypto with the privacy that comes with crypto. So just having politicians inside the House and in the Congress that understand what we value, our values, it only makes right. So I want to just end it up with, despite the lack of clarity on the bills verbatim, the infrastructure bill intends to treat the crypto community software developers, transaction validators, and node operators similar to the brokers of traditional institutions, which is so wrong. Ended with this tweet right here by Melton Dean. He's definitely a female known in the crypto world, Twitterverse for sure. The bill is unconstitutional and inherently anti-American. Private citizens have the right to financial privacy and financial freedom. Absolutely shameful to see this. I agree, but I do have faith that this can even be even more of an accelerant eventually. If you keep pushing us as citizens, especially as people like us are starting to help educate the masses on the benefits of cryptocurrency. There's so much miseducation going on out there. I think it's only going to accelerate the separation of state and money. If they keep trying to push too hard, eventually people are going to stand up, and we're going to we have a lot more power than we think. Any thoughts on this at all from you, your point of view, Boss Gang?
Yeah, so the thing about it is we got the centralized and decentralized for a reason. So it's going to be a place for both, because to be honest, there's not going to be a way to get out of paying your taxes. So if we overhaul the whole financial system, I know Rand Paul mentioned a while ago to Senator about using Bitcoin as a reserve currency. So let's say that happens. You're still going to have two different sources. You're going to have the SEC registered ones. So you'll have your Coinbase, which for sure is going to get taxed. You'll have your Robinhood, that's for sure. And there's going to be ones that can't do anything. They'll try to fight it, but you can't stop anybody from transferring crypto on cold wallets and USB drives. They'll try, but one way they'll get people is when they transfer their cryptocurrency into fiat currency. But as long as their cryptocurrency stays within the crypto system, they'll be okay. It's the same thing with unrealized gains in the stock market, right? So again, if you don't sell the stock, you don't have to pay the taxes. So it'll be something similar with crypto. We see them buying NFTs and whatnot. You don't want to pay taxes, buy a painting.
Yep. It's always around. Exactly, right? There's ways around it. We are way too elusive in this lane to really let the government affect us too much. But at the same time, I do believe some type of regulation. It is bullish for the overall industry. It helps. Sure. Right now, we are kind of like, when we look back in history, we're going to be looked at as the degenerates who were risky enough to invest in this asset before it was really considered, something okay. So, and these boomers who have, just the fact of the matter, these boomers who have majority of the money, they have majority of the assets, the older generations, they still don't see it as a safe asset, but with regulation they will, and that would be a lot more money coming to the lane. So yeah, I do think regulation is some good to it as well, but as long as we stay as connected and as a team as we are, we have a strong lobbying presence inside the political world as well. So crypto, we have our power is only growing. We will have our way at the end of the day. We won't. I don't see it. I don't see us going back too far, or I don't see them being able to affect us and our profits too much at all. So I'm glad that Boss Gang has similar thoughts on that. So virtual real estate is what we're going to go into next, but I do want to take a step back. I did forget to. I like starting starting the show with an overall market update. Kind of skipped over that this time. Apologize, Pac Fam. But yeah, the overall cryptocurrency market cap, it did sell off a bit this afternoon for some reason. Bitcoin, it reached it touched a high of 69,000 this morning sometime. We started getting a sell off immediately right after that, and pretty much in the whole entire market. We're down 3.1 billion, I believe is that I would want to say what that is. It just says 3.1% from the overall market cap. It reached over 3 billion. I highlighted that on my Instagram as soon as it happened this past Saturday evening. So we were riding over 3 trillion. Just for a few days now, a couple of days now. We're Wednesday. So yeah, we were riding above 3 trillion for a good amount of time. We are taking profit. Seems like a lot of people are taking profit right now. Want us to be careful. I see Solana's top 10 majority in the last 24 hours are red, except Tether. We see that here. Tether is growing, which we know that's just people putting their money on the sides when they go into stable coins. When we see stable coins growing. Shibu, Robinhood COO did mention Shibu will be listed soon on them earlier, as they gave an update on the wallet on the wallet wait list. So Shibu is still holding strong at the 11th spot. So just giving people, I like giving people updates on these coins that are somewhat more gambling with Ethereum and Bitcoin. You know, that should be everybody's foundation. Don't be afraid to take profits on these bull runs. Taking some money off of the table does not mean you're not bullish in long term, guys. A lot of investors, my brother Boss Gang, his investing style, for instance, he likes to set and forget it. He buys on the dips, but he also has he has his trading income. You know, he's a good resource for others. He has his mentorship. I want a lot of people who are putting their life savings in these cryptos. Trust me, it is safe for you to buy, to take profit, because this bull market won't last forever. And it does not mean you're not bullish in the long term. For example, I had the pack. We're still in it, but I took majority of my profit on the Sand token when it reached above $3. Just because I know, we rolled that thing from 72 cents up to $3. Just know that it was down, and I saw the rest of the Metaverse coins were taking a breather right now. So it's just about just securing those profits. You don't want to, with crypto so volatile, you could lose 90% of those easily. 90% of those profits easily once we start going into if we start going into a bear market. A lot of people think that it's coming soon. A lot of people think that this one will be extended longer than usual. But it's just about being safe and smart throughout the whole thing, making sure that you see your own personal portfolio continue to grow. So want to just advise that there, guys. Taking profit does not mean you're not bullish in the long run at all. You can easily get back in later, which is my plans, and with certain tokens for sure. Something else, a new metric that I definitely want that I will be bringing to you guys here on the regular of how I have been keeping track of the crypto market, and and it definitely has me confident, is the overall total chart here on Coinbase. So I want to bring two to your attention. So these pink lines are my weekly levels. last week's high, last week lows. These purple lines are my last month's high, last month lows. So these, the strategy that we focus on in the pack, those are the lane levels that we focus on. I don't recommend paying attention to daily levels when it comes to crypto because it's so volatile. But anyway, back to what this particular chart is telling us. It is telling, this is the overall market cap of the cryptocurrency. We see that it actually started to, it's been two up. I mean, sorry, I don't want to keep talking in the language, the pack language too much because I don't want to confuse our mass viewers, people who are not in the pack currently. We want to speak to everyone, but so it's been making higher highs for a long time now. It just, the market cap started to make some lower lows. We'll see if it continues. We'll see if it's going to reverse on the weekly. It's still well above last week's high, last week's low. So we'll see if it creates a lower low and on this time frame, but that would be a good signal that money's leaving the market. This is a great signal of when a bear market. I would definitely keep the pack up to date on these charts. This next chart here is the total three. It is all the altcoins. It's all the total market cap, excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin, the two big boys. So when this is going higher, this is a good sign that altcoins are pumping. So right now, no big concerns, no real reasons for concerns yet. We want to focus on these higher time frames. Nothing has reversed on these higher time frames yet, but just keep in mind that it is a red week when it comes to these altcoins right now. So again, nothing to be too afraid of. This little profit taken in the market today, but we in the pack are definitely not the type to be left holding the bag. We will be on top of this for you guys for sure. All right, guys, let's get to this virtual real estate. Boss Gang, anything you want to mention of any of the headlines or any of the charts that we went over before we get into virtual real estate?
No, just a little to support you when you talked about taking profit. Just, even if you do want to take profit, you can put coins into things like USD coins on say crypto.com, different platforms. You can still easily get 12% returns. They have different lockup periods, a week, a month, and you still getting 12% returns in any kind of market, all while taking profits at the same time.
And that's exactly what I mean by when I say I take profit. I'm just converting most of my sand or whatever coins I'm taking profit on. I'm converting it to USDT, and I'm not. So that means I'm not taking my money out of cryptocurrency. It's still cryptocurrency. I'm in it for the long run, but that's definitely all. Yep, I appreciate you clarifying that, brother. Yep, I'm not taking money out of the crypto market. I'm just transferring it to the sidelines, which I used to like to call USDT, the sidelines. And yes, I am staking my USDT as well. So yeah, it's still making me money even while it's sitting on the sidelines. So great, appreciate that point, brother. All right, let's get on to virtual real estate. This is exciting, man. This is something. It's literally making more. The returns have been better. And trust me, as a wholesaler and someone inside the real estate market in Chicago, for sure, I have currently Airbnb because I'm trying to do things smarter. Physical real estate comes with a lot of headaches. Being a landlord, flipping properties, it comes with a lot of surprise, a lot of headaches. But virtual real estate has been the profit margin has been killing real estate for some time now. It's pretty impressive. Has the same appealing aspects to it as virtual as physical. It's a limited. You can buy it, build up on it, pretty much whatever you want. You could rent it out. You can even rent it out. So it's creates passive income. You can flip it, just like flipping physical land, being for a short term. It's pretty exciting. It's an exciting time to be alive, again, to quote Drake. And we want to go over it, so make sure that you guys aren't being left, for sure. Yes, sir. So Decentralized, so it's essentially going to be different metaverses out there where you can buy land. The metaverse, guys, do not overcomplicate it. What a metaverse is, they're going to be essentially even even Grand Theft Auto Online was a kind of a version of a metaverse. It's just people meeting up. You didn't have the land editing aspects of these type of metaverses that you did, and that you didn't have that in GTA and Grand Theft Auto. But in here, you didn't, so you can purchase land in GTA. So it's not exactly like it at all. But we don't want to overcomplicate what a metaverse is. A lot of people have been, and for certain, but it's just essentially a place for us to meet up online, buy things, sell things, bet on things, make money together, purchase things. And this is exciting time to be alive. I want to definitely highlight Blocktopia. I recently called out their coin within our pack, very cheap right now, but it's a skyscraper that's going in the metaverse. It's its own metaverse. It's a skyscraper, and I want to just start off the segment by just showing a quick video, 3-minute video of what they'll be offering inside of their metaverse. It's pretty exciting, and yeah, we'll go from here, guys. Let's check it out.
You got to share the sound. There's no sound right now, Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no sound right now. You have to share audio.
Share content
Boss Gang, I just noticed I was muted. Do you hear anything now?
or drive revenue within Blocktopia.
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, sorry about that, guy. I won't start it over from the beginning, guys, but he was just essentially showing how you would start in Blocktopia, how you can. Yeah, I'll just start it from right here, guys. It's pretty interesting.
This is now the entrance into our metaverse. So immediately straight ahead, you can see a map that you'll be able to walk up to and interact with. This will show you where you are currently and allow you to view other floors and get a really good picture of where to navigate to. And here we see an advertising totem. So major global brands outside of the world of crypto will be able to advertise here. And each of our virtual stores on level 1 have major crypto brands as tenants. So you'll be able to enter any of these stores and have immersive brand experiences. You can see Block Party here. So this is our free to spin game, which gives anyone a daily chance to win some block on native token, which will be crucial within Blocktopia. And to the left, you can also see our Lamborghini. So every day, people will also get an opportunity to enter the prize draw for a Lamborghini. We'll actually be giving away a real Lamborghini to one lucky user. It's worth remembering there'll be 21 floors within Blocktopia. We're just looking at level 1 here, which includes Jake Paul's store. So there'll be merchandise, NFT sales there. It's a really good example of the fact that brands or people that aren't strictly known for being just in the crypto space can still share content or drive revenue within Blocktopia. The team have done a great job. This is all in-game footage. This is BitBoy's shop here. If we scroll up and have a little look up here, we can see some highlights for the auditorium agenda. The auditorium will be up on the 6th floor, so lots of key talks will be taking place there. Block will be the native token within Blocktopia. So Block will allow people to purchase items within our world. Initially, it'll be used to purchase NFTs too. So this will be sold for real estate, reblock, and advertising space. Adblock in Blocktopia. Both will generate incomes from advertisers and rental fees. So that means that all NFTs within Blocktopia will be revenue generating. And here we're going to use the teleporter at the moment. This just takes us over to the other side of the floor, but obviously in time that will take us between all of the floors, and we're going to press shift here and just go a little bit faster to get us back to where we were. Finally, we've kitted out one of the stores, which is of course the Blocktopia one. So here we'll have our Blocktopia land sale portal, so you'll be able to buy reblock and add block in our store. We've got ATMs for people to buy and withdraw block. We'll have agendas for the day, key messages, and a presentation area here with seating area surrounding it. So thanks for watching, guys. We've lots more to share and announce in the.
All right, guys. Yeah, it's so very exciting. You get an idea of with Blocktopia, you get an idea of, you know, I love it. The 21 floors represent the 21 million available Bitcoin. I love everything about this project for sure. It's pretty exciting. You're going to be able to go watch some horse racing, some digital horse racing together soon as well on here. There's a lot of ways to make money, a lot of ways to benefit. So with this metaverse, you see your kids playing early version, like on Roblox, you see them. So those are the early adopters. I don't think I'll be super excited about it until it's like I'm able to put on my Oculus and then, you know, be in here. I don't, you know, and they're very close to that, very close to that. You know, when you actually feel like you're immersed in the world, I think that's when I'll feel really super excited about it. But, you know, getting in early and on these lands, and essentially, because you can start a profile now, you can get in on the land now on Sandbox, on Decentralized, but it's essentially like you playing Roblox in a way, but, you know, for adults, you know, there's plenty of ways to make money as well on these lands. So on this aspect. So Decentralized, I know them in particular. I know their land is pretty expensive right now. I know it's like same as Sandbox. You see the partners that they have, that people have already purchased land in their metaverse. So it's very exciting though. You can really customize your land, build whatever you want on it. The more attracting you make it, of course, the more people come to it, which the more money you make off of it. You know, it's essentially the same aspects of real estate. You can close off your land. You don't have to have anybody come to it or let anybody come to it if you want. But at the same time, it's not, you know, it's defeating the purpose. You want to make your land more and more appealing for people that want to come to it. It's beautiful. This is exciting times to be aligned. Let's see buy lands right now. Let's see. This is, for example, what Sandbox land is going for. It's pretty expensive. Let's do low to high. Mm-hmm. Let's just give you guys an example of what this stuff is going for. Oh, actually, I'm trying to try to find the cheapest piece of land for us right now. A lot of people have this. So, for example, they have this piece of land listed for $1,575,000, 340 ETH, and they purchased this for, to give you an idea ago. He purchased this. Oh, no, that's not the price history. He purchased this. He minted it. It was minted 5 months ago. He bought it for 0.39 ETH 2 months ago, and he's not looking to sell it at all unless somebody wants to buy it for 1.5.
Right, million. And was 0.39 ETH 2 months ago.
I know, right?
So it's probably about 1,800 on the dip.
Yeah,
1,800 for in the whole one. So 0.3 less than $600 maybe.
Whew. Yeah, that's
700 maybe.
Yeah. And trust me, anybody buying you heard of any flipper? I don't care what flipper in real estate in the physical world, how successful he is. His profit on his latest flip is nothing close to that. And it's not considered profit yet because he didn't sell it, but he just knows the value of where this headed. It's not ridiculous for him to ask what he's asking for, especially once the rest of the world wakes up to the metaverse.
Right.
I'm gonna try to find something cheaper. Let's keep scrolling.
Hey, virtual real estate is just like real world real estate, So there's real money here. It's clearly, obviously, people with a lot of money are investing into these assets. So we'll get into some more stuff. But somebody asked me, what about property you buy for one price, and how can you make profit? Well, the thing about everything is backed by Ethereum or whatever the asset is, it's appreciating asset. So even if you were to sell it for the exact same price you got it for, you still double your money, triple your money, worst case scenario, regardless.
Yeah. So a lot of times people buy things and just list them at ridiculous prices, not expecting to even sell them, or not even to looking to sell them. But that's probably what he did, because I'm seeing some more reasonable prices down here. But at the same time, I'm sure these guys bought this land still for less than 1 ETH, like 0.3, 0.4, the same amount, and them listening for over 10 or. Like I can't find the cheapest one right now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna probably go down to 10, man, because it's a lot of land. It's limited. It's just about getting early. We're still early. Us buying one of these at 10 ETH, it's still a deal if you got it, for sure. There's limited resources, and if you go on your land and you decide you can build a Blocktopia on your land, something like a skyscraper on your land, to where you're helping people display their NFTs, or it could be an art gallery. It's all type of creative things that you can do, man. It's super exciting, super exciting. So I don't want to keep scrolling and have you guys watching me scroll looking for the cheapest land, but this is how you can look for the cheapest land. Another aspect of this, the Decentralized is essentially the same thing as of Sandbox. A lot of people are kind of more bullish on Sandbox right now because it kind of it's more of a gaming aspect. They say kind of make it more fun. Their world. I haven't have any personal experiences of being in any of these metaverses yet, but I'm just going off of the research that I've been hearing. Sandbox has more of a gaming aspect to it, apparently. And people love that within the metaverse, for sure. You want to have a little fun while you're making money, for sure, which makes sense. But another aspect of virtual real estate, I definitely want to have my brother touch on is the virtual real estate in the physical land. What is that website that you go to, brother?
Superworldapp.com. Yeah,
superworldapp.com. So, what the? All right. Oh, I missed the P. All right. So this is basically, you can also don't think of virtual real estate as only in metaverses. You can currently right now, he's been talking about this for a long time, Boss Gang. You can buy virtual real estate inside of the physical world. So you can buy virtual real estate, and he owns something inside of the Staples Center. Yeah, he owns a suite inside the Staples Center. You can own look at this, the Blue Mosque, something famous in Istanbul. That's famous, famous tourist site you can purchase right now, selling for 0.1 ETH. But things of that nature. Just imagine when it's only a matter of time when the metaverse and when the virtual world and the physical world is only going to keep merging. It's going to be soon enough. We've been preaching about how soon enough you'll be walking around with some Apple glasses and be able to see the meta world as you're walking down the physical world. You'll see that guy. He has some super cool digital shoes on, some of Nike's latest drops, one of their Nike's latest NFT exclusive drops. You'll see them on his feet. You'll see a digital billboard. You'll see some big NFTs fighting each other for, like some big Zord NFT. It's going to get crazy. The world, the virtual world is definitely going to be hand in hand with the physical world, only more and more. So I'm thankful that Boss Gang has brought this aspect to us very early. I've been doing plenty of research on virtual real estate, and I have not seen yet enough about this part of it as well. So please add your 2 cents for us, Boss Gang, on this aspect of the virtual real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we talk about the virtual real estate, a lot of people are familiar with the games and Decentralized, Sandbox, things like that. But what they're not familiar with as much, which I believe could be even bigger than that, is the real life virtual world, the Ready Player One. So actually, you can buy these plots of land for 0.1 Ethereum. I was able to buy the Los Angeles Convention Center. A lot of these properties you will see in New York and whatnot being sold already for 200 Ethereum a piece, 1,000 Ethereum a piece. And these were all bought for 0.1 Ethereum. So on these actual real life properties, you'll be able to say, go down to LA Live, and then you'll have your glasses on and you'll be able to see all kind of presentations, the movies, sales, advertisements. So one of the things I'm really looking forward to is that everything with crypto, they incentivize you to do it. So I'm sure they're going to have incentives for people who conduct transactions through the actual virtual augmented reality world. So it's you're going to hear this term, the AR, the augmented reality. So you're actually, I remember back in the day, maybe you go to Disneyland, they had the Michael Jackson show and it was in 3D, and you put 3D glasses and it looked like everything was coming at you. So we can expect this in this next century to be a far more advanced version of that, to where they'll have even contact lenses. People have the Ray-Ban goggles, and you'll be able to interact with virtual things that are not actually there simply by having the glasses. So those virtual Nikes that Legacy is talking about, you'll be able to see people walking down the street with those in real life. Dolce & Gabbana has these digital NFT collections. You're going to be able to see people walking down the street with $1 million shirts on that are high fashion virtual reality, and people can't touch. People are going to have virtual chains on that people can't take from them. They're going to be certified. They're going to have a value. They're going to, they're non-fungible tokens. So the actual Super World app, it will be shown in its in some kind of effect during the Super Bowl this year at SoFi Stadium. Virtual art exhibits in real life. So you go down to Central Park, you'll be able to walk around, you'll see virtual art exhibits. I believe just like regular land, physical land, they're going to have owner's rights to this digital property. And if somebody tries to advertise on your digital property, they're going to have to, have an ad. So if you have an ad at a tourist attraction and they say, hey, we want to put digital ads on your property through the Super World or through whatever it is, they're going to have to pay you. We have the digital world in real life. We have things like Chipotle did the thing for Halloween in Roblox.
Yeah.
And Roblox, so you went in the virtual world and you get a real life burrito.
Yeah.
So we're gonna show some more real resources, but we got the digital world, but then we have the real world augmented reality, and this is going to change everything. People were excited about Tupac holograms. Wait till they see what we got coming next.
Hey, man,
it's gonna be real cool.
Fire point right there. Fire point right there, family. Man, so yeah, I kind of want to end it up on, I think we got an idea of the opportunity here in this land. I want to make this sure we painted that clear for everybody watching and tuning in. I kind of wanted to end it on the land discussion on the some opportunity coming ahead with it. Let me see, I'm sharing my screen. I go. Yep, there I go. So Illuvian, this is a highly anticipated game within the crypto world. It's basically going to be like a new age Pokemon, if you ask me. You know, plenty of ways to basically fight for ETH is kind of, I think it's his title, is kind of like his logo, not his logo, but it's one of the anthems to the game. But yeah, you're definitely fighting for Ethereum. You're going to be making some good money. Hey, that's good. I didn't know that they found a way to say goodbye to the gas, because that is a headache when it comes to Ethereum. Can't wait till they fix that. But yeah, guys, this is an exciting opportunity. They have not dropped their land sales yet. So this is something I'll be on the lookout for the pack in particular. I will definitely be alerting our YouTube family as well, too. But of course, it'll become quicker in the pack, because it might not happen on, on a Wednesday when we're doing this call. So the pack will definitely be notified first and foremost. But land within this land, it's going to be highly valuable as well. You're going to be able to mine precious material. You're going to be able to, host battles on your land. It's going to be all type of, aspects for you to be able to, rent and own valuable land as well. Star Atlas is another game, highly anticipated game that's coming out for. Play this trailer real quick. Very cool. Very cool game. Excited about this one.
Legend has it that somewhere on the other side of space is a diamond the size of a planet. And everyone is out to find it. So I guess it all comes down to one thing. Who'll find it first?
Yeah. So this is definitely a big one coming out. Another same situation here. That's another thing I'm very, very excited about. We are very early in the gaming aspect. We are like pretty much in the snake gaming aspect of when it comes to crypto. We're in a snake gaming, as far as what Nokia used to provide us with that level. Soon enough, games will be a lot more exciting. That's when now definitely I can't wait to you're able to play GT, the new Grand Theft Auto, and earn crypto. Right now the games are kind of not that appealing to me, because they have the whole aspect to where you're just, I forget, like the RuneScape. I don't know if you guys heard of that game, but where you kind of just walk around and build things. Like that was a game to me. That type of gaming was fun to me back in the day. And nowadays, I'm going to definitely try one of these games out soon enough. Star Atlas is once they get going. Illuvium, I think they're coming first quarter of 2022. But again, these are good land opportunities. That's why I brought them up today. But so I don't want to focus on gaming too much. But we're so early in the gaming. Star Atlas look like it's going to take this to a new level as far as the typical play to earn game that we're used to. So I'm excited about that drop as well too. So those are two drops right there for as far as future land grabs that will be highly worth it. We're still early, guys. Don't feel too discouraged. Even on OpenSea and Decentralized, if you look far enough, keep looking far enough, you'll find somebody who's not looking to make a killing on their land that they already purchased, because majority of it's already been bought up. But at the same time, they will be releasing more land. They haven't released all the land out there yet on those platforms. So, I think they've been dropping them in waves, like about 20,000 at a time. So be on the lookout for those upcoming drops when it comes to them as well. And we will update you guys as well for sure as soon as we hear any news on that. But land, virtual real estate, guys, please do not be left. This is a highly anticipated, highly generational changing asset that is worth all of our attention for sure. This is something that you can pass down to your kids. We don't know which metaverse is going to be the most popular yet. Facebook does have a kind of a running start. They have the most resources and the biggest bag and the biggest customer base right now currently. But trust me, if Mark start trying to have that, you know, to be that that overbearing, you know, you guys can't talk about COVID or certain things within this metaverse, then it's not going to be hold well at all. We want that completely decentralized aspect, and these current metaverses are already offering that. And so Mark, he's going to have to come correct if he wants his metaverse to be what he wants it to be, for sure. All right, land. Don't miss out on this land pack, family.
Cool. Let me if you didn't have anything, I did want to show a couple more things on my screen before we get out of here. Cool. We mentioned Super World app earlier. I want people to realize, if you look up in here in this corner, Super World app has a phone number, right? So just like any other real estate agent, you can go ahead and call them on the phone and they'll pick up and they'll actually guide you through the real estate process. One thing I love about it, because we are so new, they have people that will help you gain value for your property. They will help you get ideas of things that you can actually do on your property to increase the value. So I want to definitely keep that in mind. Again, with Robolux and Chipotle linking up to where you could do things within the game for Halloween and actually go through the maps, get Halloween costumes, and actually get real life food based on things from the virtual world. And that's how it's going to be. You're going to go into one of these metaverses, go into the digital Nike store, and the Amazon drone is going to drop you off a pair of Nikes at your house. Or you might just want to buy the digital Nikes and download them, you know, and let people look at them in augmented reality. It's going to be pretty cool. So just wanted to bring that to attention. There are a few virtual worlds getting started to keep an eye on. One is Crypto Voxels. And again, you can play and you can actually create your space. This is really, really new. This is something to look into. So we just want to give people all the opportunities. You do your due diligence and, you know, you can go from there. But we just want to make you aware of the opportunities. One is Crypto Voxels. One you may have seen, Upland is another one. You may have seen the advertising for this one. I've actually seen commercials going on all over the place for Upland. So that is virtual real estate you are going to want to look into as well. Got the stamp, National Football League Players Association. So football in the metaverse is going to be pretty cool. Somnum Space. Somnum Space. We got another virtual reality world. So this is another one. Yeah, there's another one to look into. There's just so much. So nobody, it's crazy because not one person who can know everything about all of them. So that's why in the pack, you know, we just work together. If you have ideas, let us know about them. We'll look into them. Let us know what kind of due diligence you have on these things as well. Well, Somnum Space is another one to look into. A cool resource, Play to Earn. You can just see how they have different play to earn games. They have sections and categories with virtual worlds, and you can just look at all this exciting information with all these projects that are happening in the virtual world. So there's a cool resource, and it teaches you how to make money, give you some opportunities to play the games and earn. Here's something awesome. When it comes to real estate, I know in the stock market, you can invest in REITs. The REITs are the real estate investment trust. So just like we have the REITs in real life, like SPG and whatnot, we actually have a Metaverse REIT. This is the world's first virtual real estate investment trust. Your gateway to Metaverse land ownership. So what the company is going to do is going to just simply buy virtual real estate in all of these different properties, Decentralized and all these different things. So
great way to kind of look at it as an index. Like same reason why you would invest in SPY. You know, you want to exposure to a bunch of different lanes. So this is a great opportunity. They're very smart for this.
Right. So, you know, you can do your DD. They got the financial report, distributions, presentations, everything. Everything is very, very, very new. But the good thing is, if you do your due diligence and you get in on the beginning, your risk for everything is really, really low, and your reward is really, really high. So we just want to introduce you to things as soon as they come on board. I'm sure there's not many people who have even heard of this or know what this is. So make sure you check out Metaverse REIT and keep that on your radar as far as the virtual property concerned. So pretty good resources. I'm excited. Great call, Legacy. Anything you you want to leave off with before we get out of here?
No. I just want to make sure that we make Pack Family make sure that we are not the ones holding the bags towards the end of this bull run. It's only everything has to take a breather. So yeah, just want to make sure pay attention to the categories, pay attention to those subsectors, use those resources that I mentioned on the previous calls, use that coingecko.com, and just actually doing your due diligence and just checking out the market daily. You know, that's just the people who get left holding the bag are just people who, you know, who are scared to look at the market, take an insight. And it's just a quick look into it. You don't have to be, you know, a chartist or consider yourself a chartist or anything like that. You know, you just have to know what to look for, have those exit signals. You know, if you bought in at this price, know that I'm gonna not let it get lower than this price. Just have those entries and those exits in mind. Pack Family, we want to only keep growing, and we want to make sure that you're only growing your portfolios for your families. And you can easily, you know, once the crypto market stop pumping, NFTs are going to start taking back off. So, you know, you take that profit. Virtual real estate it goes hand in hand with the NFTs. So just take some of that profit, go into the virtual real estate, go into these other lanes that we highlight for sure as well. So there's plenty of ways to win. The money just rotates sometimes. So we got to be like water and rotate with it, guys.
Cool. Yeah. Before we get out, I just want to say we appreciate everybody showing us a lot of love. At Alpha Pack Trading, we are all about education. We want to educate you first. We want to make you an independent investor. We want to help you know how to take trades that are awesome for you and that fit your risk profile. We want to show you the latest in virtual real estate and real life real estate, and just help you become an overall better person. Help you out in your mentality as an investor. You know, you don't want to necessarily think like a retail investor, but you want to think like somebody who's trying to build generational wealth for you and your family. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you can get the latest on everything that we are offering. We do these crypto calls every week. They are going to be live. We're going to go over many different topics. If you have topics that you think we should go over or things that you want to learn, make sure you leave those in the comments so we can take those into consideration and do our best to make sure we know what you need. We don't know what you need if you don't ask. So I appreciate you guys being here. We love what we do, and we just want to keep it going. On behalf of Alpha Pack, make sure you guys are following us on all the social media. Alpha Pack Trading everywhere. Alpha Pack Trades on Twitter. www.alphapack.com.
Follow our personal as well, Boss Gang VIP. You can find them on Instagram. Investing4Legacy, you can find me as well. So stay tuned, guys. Stay in tune with us, guys. We definitely only want the best for you guys. We're not afraid to give you information that essentially can possibly make you make more money than us. We're not those type of teachers. We're not those type of educators. We want to limit anybody. We want to make sure that we're not holding anybody back, which a lot of people do. It's too much of that going on. I see it, especially in this crypto industry. They want to hold the best information until it's too late, till they already have that NFT or that asset in their hands. And it's kind of too late for you, unless you got some hundreds of thousands to buy in, so that's not the case. We're building confident investors over here in Alpha Pack, and that confidence is what you need for sure to be successful in any lane in life, but especially in these markets. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming through. Make sure you follow us everywhere, and we'll see you soon.
Peace.